further ado, this one's called Glitter Tongue. This is where the glass fountain rubs cool thigh against hip, under crystal bulbs afloat in light, caught in flutes of glass, now flutes of bubble, champagne unfurling down into the wells. Refractions of light build, rainbow wrapped around pillar, around vine, around bones of glitter and of moonlight. This is the way purple makes a space, or how my own tongue curls. But you could be anywhere, and I could be anyone, and I'd still blow your mind into something quite unlike the space it used to own. The fire I press through my muscles and out of my throat like a torch for the manipulation of glass is here, and it is ready for the command of steady hand. I am a hand at the ready. I feel something grow beneath my tongue and within as I rip sheet after sheet of pages gilded with glittering rainbow lines, like those I once saw in a notebook in 2010 when the sky was the ground. And now I can pull that glitter out of my tongue. I can spit it out. I can't stop this glitter tongue. A body refracting light, glex shimmering through air and into sight. This is not an apologia for all the things I've fucked up. This is the reminder that sometimes things have to die, and so often we are those things. That when I can, I stand half naked, screaming the lyrics to Burning Down the House by Talking Heads, surrounded by a community doing this together. This is what we are meant for, and where we should be. And the fire and shine of glitter pouring down and out of my mouth is magic, and we are magic. Let us not forget the power we each bear inside ourselves. And let us always rise like light to where we are needed. Let us remember that sometimes hair dried with champagne and painted cheeks and glitter and boomboxes and drums and horns can be a religion or can be anything that feels like blood to you, to anyone, to all of us. If you could only see where we all end up. If only I could know which star you are. So I keep throwing sunflower seeds into the wind and screaming Bruce Springsteen lyrics into the fires tearing through California, with black candles tearing down the wick and Aaliyah lyrics rushing through my lips, and you are here holding my hand, and magic all over again. We're singing, and there is glitter pouring out of everything, and instead of flower petals, your mouth shudders glitter down your chin. To the trans boy who tried to come out when I was 14. You've spent your whole life tangled in the deep purple blue of uncertainty, always trying to be the person everyone told you that you could be, always afraid of the alien body you were packed into. Your ex-crush, ex-hookup, ex-friend from college told you that you had to be straight or dyke, no in-between, and you could only feel half of your body wither. It took plunging into the strange southern humid waters, the swamps of my own innards, the exhaustion of not knowing my own name to find you again. I should have trusted you the first time you spoke. And I couldn't be up here reading Without a Robot poem. So I've got some Dorothy for all y'all. Normally, Dorothy poems are just called Dorothy. This one is called Dorothy Plays Piano Sonata number 14 in C sharp minor. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven. So here we go. Listen, if you want to hang out more, I can't really afford to stay here longer. The usual. Eyes moving, wallet opening, puke green moving, closes notebook, snapping strap. But my apartment courtyard has a piano if you want to play. Glass clicking, Wednesday, just dusk murmurs, there is more time, California nights. The poet offers weed and LaCroix at my apartment too. I felt static below my skin, autonomous sensory meridian response. How human, how do I ask if we can buy some wine on the way? I would like to buy some wine on the walk there. Cool, of course. Dim white light. Micron liquor, bodega aisles, usual eyes. Moving across flamboyant wrappers, moving through me to them, we leave. Blood red lights, blinking, snapping to green. The poet points to the flickering sign, Los Globos. And we turn from the back balcony, the Silver Lake Hills, lights cluttering the walls of sky. The poet returns, corkscrew, glasses, bowl. We walk into the courtyard, glittering. pinpricks strung around fencing vines. Green, glowing green, gelling, overgrown. The poet pulls color, blue off the piano, uncovered. Sun warp, oil slick case, put my digits on their bones. Piano. What music do you like to play? I like dance, pop. I can replicate whatever you'd like. Is that Robin? Holy shit, Dorothy, it's really cool. Wine glass, moving eyes, keys. I meant keys, but the glass was cool, red lights. I press hard, shove sound out, the case closed, but now the poet's tongue, red wine singing, now on picnic table top throwing seeds, light up and out of that wine glass, voice flat but charming, the poet spreads large smile. You wanna hit this? Leaves in glass, inhale, cough, I smile, always strengthens my circuits. It what? It makes me feel more present. Eyes moving, oh. I'll play you something I dream I can play. The poet fumbles the opening chords, then they sing along. But I hear sounds in my mind, brand new sounds in my mind. Well, I know it all, and it comes awkward. Vines hanging, growing, leaves growing, flowers. I'm waiting for it, that green light, I want it. I feel green, the poet banging the keys, eyes moving, eyes closed. I watched warmth out in the dark. It didn't need to be anything but what it was. Lush vulnerability disguised as bravado. The moment they got to the part they knew best. 3 chords, 3 fingers together, dashing, one top other, left, middle, right, middle. The poet played, their whole body thumping the piano until a loud shout from a neighboring building cut the poet short. Sorry, I'll stop. The poet returns. Picnic table where they danced, shrug. I will play you something quiet. I take a seat, cracked leather stool, and I play them my favorite song. Mothership. I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I am something that you'll never understand. Prince. I let parts of myself come back to me. Cracked my spine and one day I aligned, or I thought I did, and then I really did. Shed old bone growth for body parts new to my arrangement. Metallic sinews blue, under thin white skin. California summer's gone. My body in dystopia, sweating out humidity of the South growing into something. It moves, bright pink, fuzz, glitter veined, how plush, how raw, how rounded, tongue gathering smoke, purple growing neon in dusk, megamouth sharks at the surface of water where they can finally eat their gilded fill, rainbow of metallic scales, a painting on alien limbs, contorting gestures now unlocked in human grasp, this condition now exhaled into green, in openings rich with growth or loss. I can't tell every breath from the other. So what I mean is my body is in dysphoria, and I am still learning how to hold myself open when everyone keeps renaming my limbs for me against my consent. They talk, but I see the light streaming down from the night as a reminder. I call myself what I want so I can see what I want. My tongue feels weightless in the soft, dark, low thrum across my palms, across lip opening out onto all of this future. This is my last one. Thank you all again for being here. You guys are amazing, and I have a lot of feelings, but I won't get into that right now because I have a poem to read. This is the final poem from my manuscript, and it is part of a series, which is called Heavy Hearted at the End of an Era. And it goes out to my friend Lil Shorty, who passed away in July, who I wrote about this entire year. She's feeling very present right here, right now, and that feels pretty good. So, heavy hearted at the end of an era. I can clean a whole sink, white porcelain, again and again, but there'll always be another spoon, bone against circling drain, fear. hands clawing out between soft onion and bruised pear, fingers laced together over my eyes, a jaw made of glass. I must stop staring into what I cannot parse. But you know what? This is a poem. I can do with it what I please. With the tap of pen, I will clean that sink, this porcelain or my curving glass jaw. Imagine Bruce Springsteen riffing alone on the opening of Green Light, which is not his song, but it doesn't have to be anything but something worth singing to be your own in a way. And I'm grabbing your whole arm. I'm flipping you up onto the top of this music video car, Alana. There are no rules here, and I'm set to crush anything in our way. If I want to howl a Lorde song, out, drunk, stoned in the middle of Los Angeles, then so fucking be it. Can you feel the drums? Can you feel the rush of millions of ghosts flooding the streets, flush with song? As sure as I can hit a drum, there are thousands of us, screaming alone in our rooms, thousands pulling headphones close, our bodies shatter into neon technicolor swatches slapped against canvas, thousands of shoulders inching down bodies, arms drumming silent beats through air, open hands glittering on high and swinging down at the drop, down, arms up, see my broken knuckles hanging from my hand, the hair of a mirror grown fractal. Imagine my pain and I will feel yours. I should have been there, but now I am, and I'm blowing wild green sky, and I'm hoisting you up so the ocean curls into this city for you, a body of ghosts. Now I hear Springsteen and Lorde singing in a darkened cave, lit by the rainbow of crystals growing and pulsing against the walls, all voices in unstoppable chorus. Now I'm burning each and every draft of my poems. I'm gonna make them sing, fangs turning everything gray at the edges. I'm gonna throw them into this oil drum I found in my imagination. I'm gonna hit that drum with my fists to the beat of this pop song, and I'm gonna cry with each hit. I will sing your ghost back to me. I refuse to let you smoke away. You are not dead everywhere. I am holding your hand. You are telling me this is the most beautiful LA has ever looked. Bodies rushing into the streets, singing all together too loudly for the regime to silence us. As sure as we have lungs, wheelchairs, canes, braces, legs, all bodies moving how all bodies are meant to move, a flurry of bones beating against muscle, skin against blood. Ready or not, when you think the end is closest, grab my hand, love. We're not going without a fight. I will not give up, and I will not let go, so hold on tight. We're on top of this abandoned car in a fenced parking lot. We're on top of the hill at the Silver Lake Reservoir. We're rolling down an amber-lit bridge above a deep green canyon. We're holding each other in the student union singing, oh heaven, heaven is a place where nothing ever happens. There are true jellies haunting the skies. There are two purple suns rising next to each other. This is what I mean when I say our soft apocalypse is going to burn for ages. Sparklers dipped in gasoline, pots and pans smacked against spoons. We will dance in these motherfucking streets until there is nothing left but the glitter of the ends. Electricity is gone. We must make these sounds our own. Let us lay down in green growing things. Let us sing each chorus together one more time. Thank you very much.